All right, so we're going to get started transforming this emergency evacuation plan drawing that we have for this building on the ground floor into an emergency response training course, right? So we're going over here to trainday.io. I'm going to log in here and I'm just going to drag this image right here and drop it down, right? And I'm going to say create an emergency response, right? Plan, well, let's say course, emergency response course for, and then I'll just put the industry, right? The Bob or the company, right? Bob's appliance, right? Just so we can get a little bit of personalization, right? And we'll click next. Now it's just pretty much deciphering this image. It's going to give us back our information. And then we're going to go and pick a template, right? So let's see what kind of template we would like. I'm going to try and go with something like this, right? And we're going to get 8 samples with some presenters and some titles, and we'll see what works best for us. So this actually looks pretty good. This one with the EMT type person looks good too, and this one looks good. We'll go ahead and go with this one though. This has a nice little space on the left for our text, right? So now it's creating the content, it's creating all the video scripts, it's creating all the video titles, it's adding some presenters to our course, and it's also creating all of the quizzes, right? Multiple choice quiz, and even a scenario, right? For us, that's going to have a nice scenario, nice question. Of course, let's click on it and see what we got. So here's our first slide. Let's just check it out.
Welcome to the emergency response training for Bob.
All right, so we get this a little bit. Let's move this person down a little bit here. Maybe move this to the left a little bit and try it out.
Welcome to the emergency response training for Bob's appliance repair. In this course, we will cover essential procedures to ensure your...
And you can see we have a bunch of different slides, right? Now, and we even have our scenario right here. Now, if we check it out, preview it in our own LMS right here that you can use.
Welcome to the emergency response training for Bob's appliance repair. In this course,
and you can see we have all these different slides, understand the evacuation plan, identifying the evacuation routes. So you can see that it's taken this data from the image, right? And then it's working it all its way through here through our course, right? And then of course we have this multiple choice quiz at the end, 10 questions, right? Now this scenario here also works with our quiz and our LMS because it also adds to the score at the end. So let's generate that scenario, the video script for the scenario, right there. So let's click voiceover. Yes, we want captions. And then we'll see how this one comes through. And then, as you know, you can just keep generating all the slides. You can edit them. You could change presenters. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff, right? And let's see what this scenario looks like, right?
During your shift, you hear a fire alarm. What is the first action you should take?
All right. And then you see the green that notifies that it's the correct answer, right? And if you want to, you can look at that in the preview for our learning management system. This is how all your learners will see it.
During your shift, you hear a fire alarm. What is the first action you should take?
All right. And then, of course, we know this one right here. Boom. And that's the correct answer, right? So you can easily just add your learners to that, just like this right here. Boop. And I just have one learner. We can just save that. And now our learner is added to the course, right? And so, you could add different slides. You can edit them, translate them, whatever you need to do. Translate it into 30 different languages, right? So if you want, we could just do this one right here. And let's translate this one, right? So let's just go translate this slide. Let's just do Spanish. Now we have it in Spanish. We could also add a little bit of animation to this one. Just like that. Maybe we'll just lower this a little bit down over here like that. We'll create the voiceover. And now this slide will be in Spanish. So what most people do is they duplicate the entire project and then translate the slides into Spanish. You could translate it all at one time, translating all the slides, translate the quiz, translate the scenario. You could do all of that at one time. But for this demo right here, we'll just translate this one slide and see how that turns out, right? So let's go over here and let's check it out.
Los extintores de incendios se colocan en áreas clave, incluidas las áreas de lectura y las oficinas. En En caso de un incendio pequeño.
So that works great. After you're done with all of your slides, you can just render them right here. That will make them available in PowerPoint or SCORM package, any one of those. And then you just come right here and you can export into PowerPoint or SCORM. So that's it. Super easy. Hope you have fun with it, and I'll see you in the next videos.